In the next less than 72 hours, Conclave is going to be starting, which is 7th of May. Actually, in my recent video, I said something like Conclave is going to be starting on 5th of May, which is supposed to be today, but I don't know what happened. Maybe they changed the date, so I'm sorry for that information. Conclave is actually going to be starting by 7th of May, so which is a few hours from now, about less than 72 hours from now. So here is a quick breakdown, a little breakdown of what you're going to be expecting from them. Actually, you're not going to be seeing anything like whatever they're doing inside. You're not going to be seeing them, but there's a little breakdown of things you're going to be expecting, how it's going to be done. You know, there are a lot of cardinals there. About 133 cardinals who are eligible and who are capable of becoming the next pope. But nobody knows what happens inside the Sistine Chapel. Actually, the chimney, which is going to be signifying when the pope is elected or when we have no pope, has been installed, or they are still in the process, and some other things are still going on in the Sistine Chapel. Something like electronic jam. You know what this electronic jam works for? If maybe you happens to sneak in a telephone to just transfer informations or record any videos or even make voice note, anything at all that concerns electronics, this kind of technology is going to shut them down, thereby making you unable to get any information from them, because whatever they do there is going to be a secret. Trust me, like it's going to be a secret. So here is a quick breakdown. Actually, I have a video demonstration not done by me, but I checked it very well, analyzed it, and trust me, that's exactly how it's been done. You will not get any information from inside, from the conclave, like how they cast their vote or whatever it takes, like how they do it. But for them to make those votes hidden, they have to burn it, and there are some other kind of means of them tuning that smoke to turn white or black. But actually, it's not actually that those things that they burn that turns it white or black. They have some other kind of technologies also that they use in tuning the smoke from black to white. But trust me, when they select the new pope, actually you're going to see something like a little black smoke before the actual white smoke. So see you there while we wait for the next pontiff.
Here are 3 facts you've never heard about the mysterious ritual of electing a new pope. State-of-the-art anti-spying technology will be used to prevent leaks and keep anyone from listening in on the conclave. The cardinals will literally be locked inside the Sistine Chapel as they cast their votes for the new pope. But beneath their feet will likely be electronic jamming equipment. The devices ensure there is absolutely no communication with anyone inside the 15th century chapel and the outside world. In 2013, leading up to the last conclave, Reuters reported that workers were laying a false floor over the chapel's ornate tiles to install electronic jammers. Vatican officials also sweep the chapel for hidden microphones, as well as the guest house where the cardinals sleep. So even if someone manages to smuggle in a phone or another device, jammers make it impossible to send the information. Remember, each cardinal swears an oath of secrecy on the gospel when he enters the Sistine Chapel, and if they break that oath, they face excommunication from the church. The only contact between the cardinals and the outside world will be the smoke signaling the result of the cardinals' vote. But this chimney on top of the Sistine Chapel isn't a permanent fixture on the roof. It is installed especially for the conclave, along with the stove and the pipes where the votes are burned. Workers attach the rust-colored pipe above the terracotta tiles on the chapel's roof. During the voting process, chemicals are used to color the smoke as the votes are burned. Ballots are cast once during the first day of the conclave, and then twice a day, every morning and evening, until a new pope is elected. Black smoke is a nope. White smoke, there's a new pope. But remember, you may see black smoke emerging from the chimney just for a couple seconds before the smoke turns white, indicating a new pope has been chosen. After he's elected, the new pope takes a few steps to the Room of Tears, a small plain room very opposite the grandeur of the Sistine Chapel. So why is it called the Room of Tears? It is said this is where the enormity of the moment really starts to set in for the new pontiff. He's just left the chapel, filled with cardinals, and entered a very private, quiet space where he signs his papal name and changes from cardinal red vestments to papal white. You can imagine it's easy to be overcome with emotion. And don't forget, outside this little window, thousands upon thousands of the faithful await in St. Peter's Square to witness his introduction to the world.